Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's do a voiceover lap around pit race and talk you through some of the things that's on my mind when I'm riding and why I'm doing what I'm doing. This was back in August of 2022. C Superbike with Wira. Alright, here we go. Coming down the front straight, getting ready to cross the start finish. You'll notice, I believe that's Chase Brown and I took a nice wide entry, one into one here. Big thing of note right here, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a little bit. Turn 1 and turn 2, yes, they are different turn numbers on the racetrack map. However, they are only one corner, okay? What I mean by that is you'll notice Chase, myself, and anybody else that can roll around at a somewhat respectable clip around this track is that we treat turn 1 and 2 as a single corner. I've noticed way too many guys, especially when coaching intermediate group, slower advanced riders, and definitely novice guys, they'll treat these corners as two different ones, and they're not, right? So you'll notice Chase here is a perfect example. I'm doing the exact same thing. Notice my bike as well. We do not stand our bikes up and tip them back into corner to make turn 2. We lean in for 1. You'll notice we're right here at the curbing on the inside of 1. We're going to drift out from curbing to curbing, and then we're going to cut back. We're going to cross over that blend line. And you'll notice once we cross the blend line, it takes you onto the track. We go over Wheelie Hill, and it sets us up perfectly for later on down the track. Alright, here we go. See, one single turn. Nice and tight up over Wheelie Hill. Solid drive down. Get set up for turn 3. You'll notice he'll cut over to the right a little bit because he wants a nice wide entry. It's where we want to be on the track. Tipping in for 3, immediately flipping over for 4, and driving hard down this hill. You'll notice when we go into the bowl here, his mid-corner speed's lacking a little bit in comparison to mine, so I wasn't quite expecting that. So I go around the outside. I'm already expecting to cut him up on the inside because I don't want to lose my drives. So I want to stay on the gas and keep that momentum going. Yep, I'm on the other side. And we're rolling down here and braking hard for turn 7. Okay, what's really important for this section of the track going through the S's 7, 8, 9, 10 is really maintaining that good speed that you have going into turn 7. It's amazing. You can carry quite a bit of speed into there. I've noticed that personally I'm particularly strong on the brakes and I'm fairly confident going into the 7. So my takeaway on that is more than likely, if you're watching this video, you're probably not carrying enough momentum going into 7. Maintaining that speed is very important as you carry that into 7, into 8, and 9. Alright, here's another critical point. Coming out of here, you'll notice I'm going to try as best I can to keep the bike tight and to the left as possible because I really want to open up that next right. Big difference I've seen, at least with 600s from track day guys, is that a lot of guys tend to just kind of get through this section. You need to, 1, stay tight to the left to really open that corner up so you get a nice solid drive, and 2, as you're taking away lean angle coming out of the corner, get hard on the gas again before we catch the brakes. Alright, here we are going through. Notice hard on the gas through the corner, still on the gas, and then I'm braking hard as I brake for turn 12 and start jetting up the hill. You'll notice when I start coming down the hill, I believe this is 14, I totally missed the apex and this cost me 46. See how much I missed that? Like 3 or 4 feet. Absolutely terrible and unacceptable. I could not drive as hard as I wanted to down the hill. Alright, here we are, probably the sketchiest part of the track for me. This is wide open. Typically race day on a new slick with a 1 or a 0 or an X rear. You're dragging the over the curbing. This is typically 5th or 6th gear wide open. And this is a big money maker difference. I would not recommend that you go wide open on your motorcycle through this until you are very confident. I typically don't at 95% of the time during track days, and this is kind of a sprint race only type area. But still a very big area where I've noticed guys really lose a lot of time or make a lot of time through here. So I've seen guys that, you know, will roll off the gas, chop the throttle, apply brakes, turn into here, then stand the bike up. Typically, once you get to be respectable mid-pack advanced group, it's more of a chop throttle and you're not really touching the brakes. This is kind of, I would say, very, very comfort based on your own abilities, your machine that's under you, and what you're comfortable with. This is something that you definitely work into, and I would not advise anybody just to go wide open like I am here until you're really, truly comfortable doing that. Alright, heading good driving a 17, nice and wide. Tipping in, turning in right here is a very big talking point for a lot of riders, right? Probably one of the most frequent questions I get asked is, where am I in turn 17, right, which is this corner right here. The patch that they resealed that track, you can kind of see it right here through the windscreen. I start on the inside of it and I'll cross over the corner of it on the exit. I know it's very vague, but depends on the riders in front of me, depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing. That seems to be about the general gist-ish, right? Understand that bike setup and rider preference and riding style has a large influence of where your bike is at on the track as well. So this is definitely not something that's hard and steadfast, but this is what I do. It seems to work for me. Alright, getting ready around the corner. You'll notice it gets a little loose on me. Yep, spinning up the rear, starts to protest. Other than that, that's just kind of shifting up through the gears, hit that curbing so you get the nice solid drive down the front straight. And that is it, and that is a 47 flat. And that's it, folks.